acceleration due to gravity can be calculated by the formula that g, acceleration due to gravity is denoted by small g, is equal to g, this is universal gravitational constant, into m, that's mass of the earth, upon r square, that is radius of the earth. Now on substituting the value of g, that is 6.67 into 10 raised power minus 11 into then the mass of earth, value of the mass of earth, okay, which is nearly 6 into 10 raised power 24 kg, 6 into 10 raised power 24, and upon radius, radius is 6.4 into 10 raised power 6 whole square. Once we calculate it, the value of this g is 9.8 meter per second square. Right. Now we have to see that, right, or Mount K2, on the top of the Mount K2, and this is Mount, okay, Mount K2, or it's Mount Everest. Anyway, you are standing here on the top of the peak, right? So, and your friend is standing at the position A and you are standing at the position B. Will both of you experience the same value of G? No, you are not going to experience the same value of G. The G will change. Now, why the G will change? Because here we are, this mountain is on the surface of the earth, right? Your friend is somehow here, and let's see that a radius is this r, but you are standing somehow here. This is the radius, then there plus have to, in order to find out the value at g at here, the value, let this distance be h. Let this distance be h. Let me show you that how the value, what will be the variation in the value of g. For example, if I calculate g for a, if the value of g for the person who is standing at position A, it will be g into mass of the earth, that is m, upon radius of the earth, because it is standing on the surface of the earth. Student A or your friend A is standing on the surface of the earth. So what is the distance between the earth and the object? It is r. So I can say that G at position A, or for a boy Ram, at position A is G into m upon r. Now, what will be the value of the person who is standing at B? What will be the value of G for the person who is standing, who is on the top of the peak? Right. Now, let me share. G, that is acceleration due to gravity, is equal to, at position B, it will be equal to G is equal to G, that is universal gravitational constant, into mass of the earth upon. Now, what is the distance? Distance is not only the radius, distance is radius plus this height. So I can write r plus h whole square, because here I have written that distance between the person who was standing here, that is Ram, and the center of the earth was r, because it is standing on the surface of the earth. But if a person is standing on the top of the peak, it is standing on the top of the peak, let the distance between the earth and peak be h, let the altitude of the mountain be h, then what is the distance between the center of earth and the person standing at point B? So it is r plus the altitude of the mountain, right? So that's why I said that G on the surface of the earth will be equal to G into M upon R square, right? And if the person is standing at a particular height on the, it will be equal to G into M upon R plus H square, right? So that is why we say that acceleration due to gravity will decrease with the altitude. It will decrease with the altitude because it is inversely proportional to the distance, right? So now we are going to discuss about the shape of the earth. Although we take wherever we are standing on the earth, we calculate is a hypothetical that if we are standing on the surface of the earth anywhere, the value of G is taken as 9.8. But let me tell you, do this value vary if we are standing on the equator and if we are standing on the pole? Do this value of G vary? Yes. The value of G varies if we are standing on the pole and if we are standing on the equator. Why? Because you know that Earth is not a perfect sphere. Earth is not a perfect square. The radius on the equator is more as compared to the distance between the, let me tell you, if this is the R1 and this is R2, R2 is greater than RP. Let it be radius of pole and this is be a radius of equator. RP is less, whereas RE is more. Why? Because Earth is not a perfect. Okay, what will happen to the gravitation? What will happen to the acceleration due to gravity if we go somehow inside in the Earth? Let's discuss about that. If we somehow go inside in the Earth, if the depth, if this R decreases, for example, if we are standing on the surface of the earth and somehow we have dig a hole in it. Okay, we have dig a pit. This is the pit which has been created by a person on a, and now he is at the position B. What will be the value? Here it was R. This distance is, let the distance be H. Let the depth be H. Right? Now, what will be the value of G? It will be, in normal circumstances, that is at point A, G is equal to, it is equal to G into M upon R, right? R square, right? But now here, the distance has decreased, the R has decreased. How much R has decreased? It is, so the value will be G is equal to G into M upon R minus H whole square. Because this, we are somehow inside in the earth, so automatically R will change. If we are standing, okay, let me tell you, if this is R, if this distance is R, somehow we have dig the pit which is quite here and this distance is H and we are standing at this position, that is at position B. So what will be the acceleration due to gravity at position A? It will be G into M upon R minus H whole square, where R is the radius, but now we have gone deep inside in the earth, so that much depth we have to minus from the radius of the earth. So now what will happen? The acceleration due to gravity decreases with the depth. Acceleration due to gravity decreases with the depth. Okay. Next is acceleration due to gravity is greater at the pole and less at the equator. Why? Because you know that Earth is not flattened. Earth is not, you can say, Earth is not a perfect sphere where its radius changes at equator as well as at pole. There, its radius differ. If the radius differs, then automatically the value of G will differ. So therefore, G and M on the surface of a planet are same. If we are talking about the Earth or any other, G and M will always remain constant because mass of the planet cannot change. Like if we are talking about Earth, because we relate more to the Earth. Why? Because we reside on the surface of the Earth. So M will remain same. M will remain same. Even G, the value of universal gravitational constant will remain same. But what will change is the radius. If it is a perfect, if the planet is totally perfect in sphere, then the value of whether you are standing on equator or whether you are standing on the pole will not change if it is a perfect sphere. But we know that Earth is not a perfect sphere. So the value at position B will be different from the value of G at position A. Now, how it is going to differ? So you can yourself judge now because I have already discussed it with you. Right? So Earth is slightly flattened at the poles and bulge at the equator. So the radius of Earth at the poles is less than the radius of the Earth at the equator. Therefore, RP. Therefore, RP is less than RE. The radius at pole is less than the radius at equator. So, GP, acceleration due to gravity at pole. Just a moment. Okay. So the value changes at every place. If the if R changes, then the value of G will also change. But let me tell you one thing. Why we take it 9.8 to make our calculations easier and the average value. We take the average value that is to be as 9.8 meter per second square. So that is why we take G as 9.8 meter per second. Otherwise, it will change. Now, you know, we are having three equations of motion. How they are going to change? If the body falls from a height h with the velocity v, then the equation of motion, which is v is equal to u plus at, will be written as v is equal to u plus. Now the acceleration is acceleration due to gravity when the object drops from a particular height. So instead of writing at, it will now be equal to gt. Right. Second equation of motion is, this is the first. how they are going to vary with the height. And then second is S is equal to UT plus half AT square.
Square.
Right. Now, instead of S, what is there? Although this is distance, but now it's height. So this equation we can rewrite as, instead of S, we will write H is
H.
equal to UT plus half, not A. Instead, this is acceleration. But now, if
GT.
I will allow this pen to be dropped from a particular height, if I allow this pen to be dropped from a particular height, now how can I calculate the S? S is equal to, S is the height. S is the distance
G.
between the earth and the pen. So that S is H is equal to UT plus half. Now the acceleration is there in the pen, but this is due to gravity. So the equation will be S is equal to UT plus half GT square. And third equation is V square is equal to U square plus 2G
2S.
2AS. Right? Now it will be changing as V square is equal to U square plus 2GS. 2GS. This,
2GS.
okay. So when a body is dropped freely, the equation of motions will be, when a body is dropped freely, the equation of motion which we are going to use is V is equal to UT plus GT, or H is equal to UT plus half GT square, and V square is equal to U plus 2GS. Right. So this is how these equations will change. Right. So now if there is any question, we can you can